Welcome to SafeBolt. This is going to be a getting started tutorial on the basics of using our system. If you haven't signed in already, go ahead and do so at my.safebolt.com. The screen we're on right now is what we call the dashboard. The first part of the dashboard is what we call the licenses. If you're an individual user, you'll have 1 license. If you're a family user, you'll have 5. If you're a business, it'll depend on the size of your business. The second element over here is the cloud storage. If you enabled cloud storage, this will show you the amount of usage you have on your cloud storage plan. You can always upgrade this amount later. Down here we have basic information, and we also have subscription information for a quick overview of your account. To access the email service, go ahead and click the My Email button at the top right of your screen. Alternatively, you can go down to Login and click Login to My Email. Once you do that, it'll open SafeBolt's secure email system by default. Your inbox will be loaded. You can see we have 3 test emails over here in our inbox with a string of random letters and numbers to the side of it. That is because the email is encrypted, so if you go ahead and click on this email, you can see it quickly decrypts the email for you without any hesitation. In order to send a new email, all you have to do is click the New Message button at the top left-hand side and the Compose window will show up. Enter your desired recipient. You can enter your subject line and the body of the email. Remember, if you're sending this to a SafeBolt user, the email encryption will be handled automatically. In fact, we can go ahead and send an email to ourselves to demonstrate this email encryption technology. Go ahead and hit Send SafeBolt when you're ready. When you hit the message, it'll ask you if you want to encrypt the message or send as a plain unencrypted email. In this case, we'll choose Encrypt and Send, since we want to make sure the contents are secure. It'll automatically decrypt the message in the background and send it over. Now we're back at our inbox. When we refresh our inbox, we see there's 1 new message. This is the test email that we just sent on the previous screen. Again, you can notice that it's already encrypted with a random string of letters and numbers. Go ahead and click on the email to read it, and it'll automatically decrypt it. And we sent it to 2 recipients, as you see there. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to send an encrypted email to an external recipient. So start the same way we did before. Go ahead and click the New Message button at the top left. Remember, an external recipient is anyone who is not on the SafeBolt platform. This can be any other email provider, a custom domain, anything of the sorts. So to send an email to them, you're going to enter the email just like we did previously. Enter subject and enter the body of the email. So over here we can enter external user at test.com, test subject, and we can also enter a test message down here. Now hit the Send button. You'll see the same prompt that we saw earlier, encrypt and send, or send as plain. In this case, we want to send an encrypted email. So let's go ahead and hit the Encrypt button. Now, this is a slightly different prompt because this is an external user. You have to set a password of your choosing that you provide to them in order to allow them to decrypt that message. In other words, the user recipient will need to have this password to decrypt that message. You can provide them with a password hint, which is optional, and you can also contact them via other means to let them know about the password for your email. In this case, let's set the password to 123456. You can view the password by clicking the Show and Hide button, so you can make sure you typed it correctly. And you can also enter a password hint if you want to. In this case, we show the password in the hint section, but that's not recommended. Remember, the minimum password length is 6 digits. Over here you can see some other fancy features, but we'll talk about those in another video. Go ahead and hit the OK button. It'll encrypt the message and send it to your recipient. In this segment, we're going to jump over to decrypting an email. So just like I showed you how to send an external recipient a secured email, this is how they'll receive it. They'll get a message that says you've received a secure message, and it'll also have a password hint as well as the expiration of the encrypted email. In order to view it, they simply need to click the View Secure Email button, and it'll pull up this screen here. To decrypt the email, they need to enter the password you provided them with. In this case, it was 123456. Upon decrypting the email, they will now be able to view the content of the email. They can also reply securely to you using the form field below.